Hey, everybody. Kenny here, also known as psyguyorami. I'm sitting out in the car. I'm at Dairy Queen. I do this every so often to get out and get away. In a recent video, I mentioned, in lots of recent videos, I mentioned that I'm currently in a roommate situation with my folks to help all three of us get back on our feet. And it's a really rough time right now. I think there's a good chunk of my generation that's kind of have to acting as a sandwich generation for multiple reasons to take care of our parents and take care of children. I don't have any children, but things are really rough, for a lot of people. And the economy is screwing us right now. A lot of talk back and forth, and just we're not doing so great as it is. But times like this really get people thinking. I've seen a couple of videos, people that were suicide survivors, and I just recently saw a short of Robin Williams talking about his depression. And, which inevitably, sadly, he triumphed over for a little bit, but then, well, the history of it. And if you don't, he's not with us anymore. Hard times like this, especially when you feel like you're in a position that you can't do all the things you need to do to help your family, you can't do everything you need to do to help the people that matter the most to you. You want to do everything, you want to support everybody. You want to be that pillar, that mountain. And a guy in my situation that is helping everybody with bills and is this central figure of having a roof over people's heads and helping people keep bills paid and cars running, electric on. I'll be honest, I never saw myself in this situation, but it's something I had to step up and do for my family. And I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong, but with the position comes pressure, it comes stress. You enter this time of adulthood where parents struggle to keep food on the table for some of their kids, and but as I said, there's certain parts of our society where people in my generation are having to deal with both ends, parents and kids, and it's crazy. And that pressure and stress can lead people to give up because they can't do what they feel they need to. Like, they can't reach that goal. They can't reach that TD zone, and you just want to check out, either just mentally, or some people take it to an extreme and you want to check out permanently. The reason I mention this is because I haven't really talked about it recently, but years ago, I did have a plan to commit suicide. I was at work. I was going to go in the men's bathroom. I was in a very dark place after childhood repressed memories popped up on me. And the situation I was in, I didn't feel any escape. I didn't feel like there was any other way to get out of it except for to take my own life. So I had a bottle of pills in my hand, anxiety pills, and the ones I had, if I took enough of them, I could jettison my my skin coil, I guess. Or it's even today it's still kind of hard to talk about, but I felt this was important. And this is kind of random because I'm sitting out here outside of Dairy Queen. I just had a great chicken salad, but then I watched Robin's video and I was like, damn, it sucks to feel that way, to feel that alone, to feel pressure, to feel stressed, to feel trapped, to feel like there's no getting out of it, But I checked myself in. I got help. It took a few nights I was in. I saw hardcore examples of people that were worse off than I was, and it was a total gut check, reality check, and to suffer, to get yourself through it, to fight, to keep going. You know what? To me, people that survive that, even people that survive far worse attempts than I would have done, y'all are champions. And if you're going through what you're going through, and you feel the darkness creeping in, and you feel a cage starting to surround you, surrounded by walls, surrounded by darkness, no light, no cracks in the shadows, everything just creeping in, and it is literally consuming your soul, your heart, your mentality, your hope, your desires. Everything is affected. Marriages can be affected. Friendships can be affected. Your own personal view of yourself is null and void. You don't feel like there's any purpose whatsoever. You feel like the only purpose you'll ever really have is to serve as a part of somebody's job when they remove your body after you're gone. You'll keep somebody in the job. You'll keep a mortician. Give them job security. Now look, I know that's fucking dark, but that was some of the shit that went through my head, you know, and that's real. It is so fucking real. So if you know somebody that has survived, if you know somebody going through a hard time, if you know somebody, never discount them, never dismiss it. But also there are people that will try to get attention out of it. And it is not something to fucking joke about or mess around with. These are people's lives. These are stories. And to manipulate that is inhuman. Because, you know, it goes around a lot, but that struggle is real. That's a funny way to put it because it's such a memed phrase, but to say struggle, I think even, yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Stay safe, stay sane. Remember, you're awesome. Never let the world tell you otherwise. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. See you.